All right, man. Let me pull this mic close here, bro. I'm gonna get close for this one, bro. Listen. It is extremely important that you show people what you built. You hear me? It's extremely important that you show people what you built, man. You feel me? Because it's like everybody else is doing that, right? And me as a man that feels like I'm a high value man, I would want everybody in contact with me, every man that's in contact with me, to be on the same pursuit, right? Like, see me as an example, right? So I feel like, because if they don't see me, if I'm being humble and doing my thing in the back in the scenes, whatever, doing my thing in the back, building my empire and getting all this money, those kids, those young men that's under me, they're going to see the other people, the dudes that's painting their fingernails, right? The trans, then these are the people that's getting money. It's the man with the wig on making the jokes that's making the money, right? Not they ain't probably making that kind of money, but they out there to be seen, like he making the money. So what happens? Those young boys see that person, right? And that's who they want to be, right? Because they the most vocal, right? So that's why I say, man, it's important for us to put yourself out there. For one, it's a way to build your kingdom, right? You building your kingdom by helping other men duplicate your successes, right? Because other kingdoms are getting built if you're not building them, right? Those followers that you would have had, they're going with the other people, the dudes that spend all their money on rapper stuff, and then we get mad at the kids for not wanting to invest, right? Because you ain't out there telling them how to invest, right? You ain't out there showing them like, hey, I bought this with investment money. Hey, come ride with your boy. This is a better route. Right? So we can't complain if the young boys do what those people do, if you're not out there, right? Quick story, man. Like, I feel like I went into banking because I seen a black man. I was like 12, 11, right? 11 years old. I'm in a bank in Oklahoma City, 23rd and I forgot the street. It's a little community black bank that's on 23rd. It's just across street from like a wash and dry place. I went in there with my mom. We ain't had that much money. We in the bank anyway, cashing a little check, whatever. And I remember seeing a black guy behind the counter. Right? When I think back about it now, he was a teller. But back then, he was a knight in shining armor to you, boy. Right? Because he had pride in himself. And he looked well. Like, he looked like his clothes was nice. And he looked like the man to me. And I wanted to be like him. He came around there and he was walking behind the other teller ladies. He had a suit on and his tie was real nice. And I mean, everything about him was just nice. Right? And as I look back, I really can't see his face right now. But I remember thinking, like, I want to be like that guy. I want to be like that guy when I get older, right? I'm going to help my mom out. I'm going to be like that guy. Fast forward 10 years. I was 12. Now I'm at college, and I've chosen this finance career, right? Because in my mind, I still had that picture from 10 years previous of that black man with that nice suit on in that office. I wanted to be that guy. Mm-hmm. And it carried me for like the first 15 years of my career. I always wanted to be that Wall Street guy because of that teller. Right? What I'm trying to tell you today is, let me go into it now. I vow to build wealth, build the empire, build a castle, chase down the pursuits of this life so all the riches that I produce can benefit the people around me and the generations behind me. Why? Because they see it. They see it, and you inspiring people. So by you keeping it low, if you got a nice house, put it on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. Understand why you're doing it. Those people that get jealous, that's their problem. You feel me? Like, do it for the young kids that see it. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the young kids. Because I promise you, it's a mama out there that's going to try to direct her son to a man like you. He be like, hey, you ain't going to talk to my man because you ain't doing good, right? That kid going to take a look. He going to take a few looks at you, right? Ride by in a nice car. Something extravagant. You're going to collect so many young souls. You know? And if you living right, I promise you, you will have 10 times more influence to direct those boys towards those right things. Because you got the influence. Right? Those things matter to them. It might not matter to you, right? But understand, a life, I can't say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to go too deep, man. But I feel like once you get money and you get past the things, it's about fulfillment. And if your fulfillment is to reach more people, people listen to people that they want to duplicate. Right? And if you have a nice, extravagant lifestyle and you're doing the right things, loving your wife, living right, eating right, come on, man. You know how many people you're going to help do that same thing? And think about the alternative if you don't do it. If you don't feel like that's for you, somebody else is doing it. And they not doing that. They not living right, treating their wife right. They're not eating right. And they influencing people at a faster rate. Man, so don't complain. But yeah, man, that's the commandment today, man. I vow to be a wealth builder. Build an empire. All right? Get my riches up as high as I possibly can. And make sure everybody around me benefits from it. All right? I'm going around and collect as many of these young boys as I possibly can. And hopefully get them on the right path, man. All right, man, that's all I got today, bro. Hey, this is number 15. I think they're on 15. 15. Hey, man, we keeping it rolling, bro. The next video gonna be up here. If you ain't moving forward, you moving away. So let's inch forward, okay?